Favorable conditions for realization of God. To attain God, a man must have certain favorable conditions: the company of holy men, discrimination, and the blessings of a real teacher. Perhaps his elder brother takes the responsibility for the family. Perhaps his wife has spiritual qualities and is very virtuous. Perhaps he is not married at all or entangled in worldly life. He succeeds when conditions like these are fulfilled. In a certain family, a man lay seriously ill. He was at the point of death. Someone said, "Here is a remedy. First, it must rain when the star Svati is in the ascendant. Then some of that rainwater must collect in a human skull. Then a frog must come there and a snake must chase it. And as the frog is about to be bitten by the snake, it must jump away and the poison of the snake must drop into the skull. You must prepare a medicine from this poison and give it to the patient. Then he will live." The head of the family consulted the almanac about the star and set out at the right moment. With great longing of heart, he began to search for the different ingredients. He prayed to God, "O Lord, I shall succeed only if you bring together all the ingredients." As he was roaming about, he actually saw a skull lying on the ground. Presently there came a shower of rain. Then the man exclaimed, "O gracious Lord, I have got the rainwater under Svati. And the skull too. What is more, some of the rain has fallen into the skull. Now be kind enough to bring together the other ingredients." He was reflecting with a yearning heart when he saw a poisonous snake approaching. His joy knew no bounds. He became so excited that he could feel the thumping of his own heart. "O God," he prayed, "now the snake has come too. I have procured most of the ingredients. Please be gracious and give me the remaining ones." No sooner did he pray thus than a frog hopped up. The snake pursued it. As they came near the skull and the snake was about to bite the frog, the frog jumped over the skull and the snake's poison fell into it. The man began to dance, clapping his hands for joy. So I say that one gets everything through yearning. A man cannot realize God unless he renounces everything mentally. A sadhu cannot lay things up. Birds and wandering monks do not make provision for the morrow. Such is the state of my mind that I cannot carry even clay in my hand. Once, when Ride tormented me, I thought of leaving this place and going to Benares. I thought of taking some clothes with me. But how could I take money? So I could not go to Benares. All laugh. To Mahima, you are a householder. Therefore you should hold both to this and to that, both to the world and to God. Malma, sir, can one who holds to that also hold to this? Master, once, sitting on the bank of the Ganges neath the Panchavati, holding a rupee in one hand and clay in the other, I discriminated. The rupee is the clay is verily the rupee, and the rupee is verily the clay, and then threw the rupee into the river. But I was a little frightened. How foolish of me to offend the goddess of fortune. I thought, what shall I do if she doesn't provide me with food anymore? Then, like Hazra, I sought help in a ruse. I said to the goddess, "Mother, may you dwell in my heart." Once the Divine Mother was pleased with a man's austerities and said to him, "You may ask a favor of me." "O Mother," said he, "if you are so pleased with me, then grant that I may eat from a gold plate with my grandchildren." Now, in one boon the man got everything: grandchildren, wealth, and gold plate. All laugh. When the mind is freed from woman and gold, it can be directed to God and become absorbed in Him. It is the bound alone who can be freed. The moment the mind turns away from God, it is bound. When does the lower needle of a pair of scales move away from the upper one? When one pan is pressed down by a weight. Woman and gold is the weight. Why does a child cry on coming out of its mother's womb? With its cry it says, as it were, "Just see where I am now. In my mother's womb I was meditating on the lotus feet of God. But see where I am now." Single quote. To Mahima, you should renounce mentally. Live the life of a householder in a spirit of detachment. Mahima, can a man live in the world if his mind is once directed to God? Quote.